Welcome back to Signing Day with the Sycamores here on Facebook Live. Great to have you with us, everybody. We're now joined by tight ends coach Tyler Funk. Tyler, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
I know talking to Coach Wilson, Coach Eck as well, Coach Mount, all of you guys seeing this morning. Just what's it mean to see all these new names come through and you got 26 new Sycamores today?
It's unbelievable. It's twofold, really, because it feels like, even though it's been almost a year, it's flown by the time we've been here. And also it's been a long process in a lot of different ways, but getting a chance to sit in that staff room with the unbelievable staff and program guys that we have here is truly a blessing. And to be around guys such as Kevin Abrams, Adam Dennison, and Craig Smith, honestly the best in the business, and watch how they work and watch how these veteran coaches do their thing, guys that have been around it for forever as far as the perspective of a young coach. It's an unbelievable experience. And to see these guys, this class roll in like this, it's hard not to want to jump up on the table and start celebrating, because you know that the direction of this program is going to be a scary one.
What's it mean to you when today you spend so much time with these guys on the recruiting trail, following them, whether it's getting in a car, going and seeing them, to make that phone call when it's official? What does that mean to you, and what is that moment like when you get them on the phone like you do today, and you knew it was coming, but to know they're finally a Sycamore and you get to coach them really, really soon?
It's crazy, because you know, when I was coming out of high school and I had the opportunity to do this whole experience, my coach told me that, you know, you're not going to be a part of this program for 4 or 5 years. You're going to be a part of this program for the rest of your life. I mean, this experience that these young men are going to have here at Indiana State are going to shape the rest of their lives. It's going to shape the decisions they make, the spouse they marry, the jobs they get, and having that feeling, you know, when I get a chance to talk to a young man who's committing to Indiana State, is overwhelming, because I know that from personal experience, I know how, you know, big this event is, and it's fun to hear the excitement in the kids' voices, and it's fun to hear the electricity or feel the electricity in the staff room when that happens. So, but to hear that final coach, it's official, and for me to say, you know what, congratulations, it's truly exciting.
Let's get to your class. We'll start with Carter Heron, who's a local kid here in Terre Haute.
Yeah.
What about him and his athletic ability? A lot of folks here know about Carter, but what has you most excited about another Heron joining the Sycamore family?
It's awesome to get a hometown hero, Carter Heron. You know, coming from South, he, you know, a long, rangy, athletic, physical guy who played offense and defense, to come into our room is going to be truly special, because he's going to be, and you're going to hear me say the word versatile a lot in this class, because, you know, that's what the position is being able to do a lot of different things. So having a guy like Carter who is dominant defensively as well as offensively, and is a coach's kid as well, alongside a lot of other guys in this class, but being a coach's kid, you know, puts him in the position to really understand the game of football, and to come in with that versatility athletically, as well as, you know, the knowledge of the game, is going to be really exciting. It's going to be really exciting.
You mentioned being a local legend here in Terre Haute. Guy that's probably the mayor of Fishers, Indiana, Bryce Gee, another guy with a buoyant personality. Just to get a guy with him with that type of personality, but also just the skill set.
Bryce is an unbelievable football player, obviously, that we're real excited about. But, you know, one of the things that stands out about Bryce is his family. You know, his family that I've had the blessing to be around for a lot of time now is really cool, because, you know, that's a testament to the character that's being brought into this program and into our room. So, but the character, you know, the academic, you know, accolades that he's achieved, then, you know, you go into the football side of things is really cool. But as far as a football player coming into our offense, I mentioned being versatile. You know, I got a chance to watch Bryce play, and he is as deadly with his hand in the ground, coming off and blocking guys, as he is running routes and catching passes downfield. But it was really fun to watch him play as physical and tough as he did this year. You know, he was named to an all-state team, and that didn't surprise me at all, because he was willing to do whatever the team asked him to do, to jump in and be a guy that blocks just as effectively as the tackle standing next to him, as well as run a route just as effectively as a wide receiver standing next to him. And the reason why I'm harping on that so much is because that is a tight end in our offense. You do everything. You're a running back at times. You're an offensive lineman at times. You're a wide receiver at times, and you communicate like a quarterback. So have a guy like Bryce come in with all those, you know, attributes is something that is going to be truly special in that young room. And I'm excited for him to make an impact fast because of that.
You know, growing up in the state of Indiana, you hear a lot about different high school football programs, and one of the more successful ones has been Cardinal Ritter. And you get a young man in Henry Woodcock from Cardinal Ritter just again, being the third member of your tight end group, what does Henry add to the table?
I'll tell you what, the term football junkie immediately comes to mind with Henry. And by that I mean he's a guy that is constantly wanting to watch tape, learn more about the game, learn more about the position. I tell you what, we had him down on campus multiple times and having the chance to, hey coach, can we talk about this, talk about that, and want to learn what we do is really exciting for me, because that's just going to tell me that, that's telling me he's going to transition really smoothly into how we play, and how we play in the tight end room, the mule room as we call it. And but aside from being a football junkie and the intelligence he obviously has, he's a guy that with his hand in the ground, he's destroying DNs, and then the next play he's stretching the field like any wide receiver can do in the state. So to have a guy like that versatility in the room again, along with the knowledge of the game and the true thirst to learn more about the game, is something truly special, and I can't wait to get him here, finally here in the next few months.
Well, no doubt we're going to miss the mule and Jaquette McClendon, what he was able to do this past year. You're going to get Gage Lackey back, who's going to be a big addition. Just as the tight end group as a whole, what these guys can bring to the guys that you'll have returning next year.
Yeah, we have big shoes to fill, obviously, with Jaquette. Jaquette was an absolute leader and a guy that whatever we asked him to do, he stepped into that role, and he did it flawlessly in a lot of ways. But to have the young guys, get a chance to observe Jaquette and how he played and how he led, is really, really fun. So you got a guy like Gage who, has had his hardships but has bounced back even better than before. After each injury, he's going to come back and be that leader in that room. At least that's what we expect him to be. The freshmen that were freshmen last year that are now a year in are guys that had a chance to be around Jaquette and around Calvin Blank and those veteran mules. They've had a chance to really grow in that light. And then, but what I'm really excited about is everyone in that room is really excited to get the new group in so they can, teach them, and really help mentor them, not only on the football field, but in the classroom and as far as, a student at Indiana State goes. Because I know how hard, anyone who's played the sport knows how hard that transition is. But when you got a room full of guys that are leaders, that are really excited about helping young men, it's going to be truly special next year.
Well, I tried at the beginning of this, I didn't have time to clip it up, but I really wanted to introduce you as the road dog Billy Gunn, but unfortunately just time did not allow that today.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I had my 15 minutes of fame that way and tried to live up to those shoes, and hopefully I did for Billy Gunn's sake, but that was fun, yeah.
WWE Hall of Famer, Tyler Funk, indeed.
Someday.
Tyler, appreciate the time.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on the class. We have plenty more coming up here on Sign Day.